My beloved child, there comes a moment in every person's life when it feels like everything they've built has been taken away. A moment when silence surrounds you, prayers seem unanswered, and your heart wonders, why did this happen to me? Maybe you lost someone you loved deeply. Maybe your dreams crumbled right in front of you. Maybe your confidence, your peace, your direction, everything just slipped away, and now you're sitting in that quiet space, feeling empty, tired, and forgotten. But God sees you. He's been there in your silent tears. He's been there when no one else noticed your pain. He saw you trying to be strong when everything inside you was breaking. He heard the prayer you whispered when you couldn't even find the words. And today, He wants you to know something sacred, something powerful, something deeply personal. God is saying, I will restore what you lost. This isn't just a promise. It's a declaration from the one who holds time, seasons, and miracles in His hands. He knows how much you've endured. He knows the nights you cried yourself to sleep, the days you forced a smile, the moments you felt invisible. He knows how heavy your soul has become, and He's not ignoring it. In fact, He's already working on your restoration, quietly, perfectly, and in ways you cannot yet see. What you thought was the end was just a chapter. God has not closed the book of your life. You may have lost a relationship, a job, your health, or even your own sense of identity, but He's the God of restoration. And when He restores, He doesn't just give back what was lost, He multiplies it. He turns ashes into beauty, mourning into dancing, weakness into strength. You see, in the hands of God, loss is never final. It becomes a setup for something greater, a deeper purpose, a stronger version of you, a testimony that others will one day hear and say, if God could do it for them, He can do it for me. You might be asking, but why did I have to go through all this? The pain wasn't punishment. It was preparation. It shaped you. It refined you. And while it broke you in some ways, it also cleared the path for God to rebuild you with something more beautiful than what was before. Maybe you don't see it now, but healing is on its way. Restoration is coming. Doors that closed are making room for better ones to open. People who left were making space for the right ones to enter. Opportunities you missed were never meant for you. God's best is still on the way. And even though it's hard to trust after everything you've been through, even though it's hard to believe in a new beginning when all you've seen is loss, God is still whispering, I'm not done with you. I'm still writing your story. Your tears have been counted. Your heartbreak has been noticed. Your waiting has not been wasted. The restoration won't look the same as what you lost. It will look better. It will be divine. It will be exactly what your soul needs. You've carried this pain for too long, and God wants to lift that burden from you, not just to comfort you, but to transform you. He's not just restoring what was broken, He's rebuilding something new, something stronger, something eternal. Let yourself believe again. Let your heart open, even just a little. Don't let the past hold you hostage. Don't let fear speak louder than faith. Let God move. Let Him rebuild your soul, your purpose, your peace. Let Him be the healer of your wounds and the restorer of your hope. Because what you thought was over is not over. God is breathing new life into your situation right now. The pieces you thought were scattered beyond repair, He's gathering them gently, lovingly, and placing them exactly where they belong. What you lost will never compare to what's coming, and the joy that's ahead of you will overshadow the pain behind you. So, take a deep breath. Let go of what you can't change, and hold on to the one who never changes. God is saying, I will restore what you lost. Not maybe, not someday, but in His perfect timing, in His perfect way. Trust Him, even now, especially now, because your breakthrough is already on its way. My child, sometimes life can make you feel invisible, like no one sees your effort, no one notices your pain, and even heaven seems quiet. You pray, but there's no answer. You cry, but the silence remains. Days pass, nights get longer, and somewhere deep inside, a question begins to rise. Has God forgotten me? If that's where you are right now, I want you to pause, breathe, and listen, because this message is for you. God hasn't forgotten you, not for a second. He knows exactly where you are. He knows how long you've been waiting. He's seen every tear, heard every whispered prayer, and felt every silent scream buried inside your chest. Even when you thought you were alone, He was standing right beside you, watching, carrying, protecting, and working in the background where you couldn't see. You may feel delayed, but you are not denied. You may feel lost, but you are not forgotten. You are still part of His divine plan, and He has never taken His eyes off of you. What you're going through right now may seem like darkness, but even in the darkest night, God is preparing the dawn. There is a miracle coming your way. You might not see it yet. It might not look like what you expected, but it's coming. Not because you're perfect, not because you've earned it, but because God is faithful. Because He made a promise to never leave you or forsake you. Because He is the God who finishes what He starts, and He's not done with you. You see, what the enemy tried to use to break you, God will use to bless you. What others walked away from, God is walking into. What life tried to take from you, heaven is about to restore. You didn't come this far just to be abandoned. That season of silence, that long valley of pain, it wasn't for nothing. It was building your strength. It was shaping your soul. And most importantly, it was preparing you for the miracle that's on the way. You don't need to chase blessings. You just need to trust the one who sends them. Even when you're weary, even when the waiting hurts, even when you don't understand, because faith isn't always about knowing where you're going. It's about trusting who is leading you. And right now, God is leading you somewhere beautiful. You may not feel it, but things are shifting. Doors are opening, chains are breaking. Heaven is moving on your behalf. That situation you've been praying about, God is already working on it. That burden you've been carrying, He's getting ready to lift it. That pain you've been hiding, healing is coming. Don't stop believing now. You're closer than you think. Closer to the breakthrough. Closer to the peace, closer to the restoration. Every tear you've cried, every time you chose faith over fear, it's all being honored. The pain has purpose, the delay has design, and the miracle has already been set in motion. God hasn't forgotten you. He's the God who leaves the 99 to find the one, and you, dear soul, are that one. He's been watching over you even when you didn't feel Him. He's been holding you even when you were falling apart. And now, He's preparing to show you why the wait was necessary, why the loss was allowed, and why His timing is always perfect. So, don't lose hope. Don't let despair write the final chapter. Your story isn't over. In fact, the most beautiful part is just beginning. God is about to do something in your life that you didn't expect, that you didn't see coming, that you thought was impossible. And when it happens, you'll look back and realize He never left you, not once. He was just preparing the perfect miracle at the perfect time. So hold on a little longer. Keep your heart open. Keep believing. Because the silence is breaking, the light is rising, and your miracle is on the way.